Good morning, everyone, and welcome to SBC. In a couple of weeks' time, we're hoping to open up our church building in terms of worship. And so we wanted to just walk people through what the worship experience will be like, because it will be different from the way it used to be. Nevertheless, we're still hoping that people will want to come and worship together. The bedrock of coming along will be guided by the latest government instructions, which is all about physical distancing, maintaining 2 meters distance, ensuring you wear a face mask unless you have a reason not to wear one, and also ensuring good hand sanitation. And apart from that, we also ask that if you're running a temperature or you're not feeling well, that you don't come to the church either, and be more meticulous in relation to that, just so that we adhere to the government. Anyway, let's go and see what it's like. So when you come in, we're going to be operating a one-way system. You'll go in through the left and return down through the right. As you come in, you will be welcomed, and we'll have a steward sitting here at the desk. And you will be invited to hand sanitize, and we will have a lot of sanitation centres all through the church building, but we do ask that you just take a moment to sanitize before you proceed up the left-hand staircase up into the sanctuary. When you enter the building, you're going to notice that we have various markings on the floors pointing you in terms of the direction that you're going to remind you to stay physically distanced at least 2 meters from the folks in front. When you come in, you again will be welcome, and you'll be directed down the left-hand side of the church and invited to come into the main auditorium. Our intention is to use this area and just the area that's formed by the circle, so people aren't spread out too far, using the seats and the pews around the edge of this area. When you do come in, we'll ask you to fill up from the front. So if you're the first in, we'd ask you to go to the front and then work your way back. If you're coming in as family groups of 4 or 5, or you're a single individual, we just ask that socially distance, you put your family group together on the pews at the size of 4 or 5 if you may want to be sitting together, and then you socially distance from the next group. And the service will then take place. This will be roughly about 45 minutes, following the pattern that you see in our virtual services each Sunday morning. At the end of these services, we'll then ask you to leave the auditorium, and we'll invite you to go out the right-hand side door over there, and but leaving from the back forwards. So the first in this case will be last. And you will be invited to go out that stairwell and down again to the middle floor. Once you get down to the middle floor, you'll be welcome to use the toilets again. We're asking that one person at a time just goes in to the various toilets. Unfortunately, we can't then offer you tea and coffee. Once you've finished the service, you'll then leave this way, and that will be your experience of worship on the Sunday morning. Hopefully you'll find, and despite the restrictions of the face masks and the physical distancing, that it's still worthwhile to come to church and spend time together, as well as just the sharing of worship together. In the worship service itself, we aren't going to be able to sing, but we will be still present while there is music taking place and have time to reflect and think on the words of those songs. So, all in all, I hope you explore the possibility of coming along and being part of our Sunday worship again. Thank you.